Hey everybody, it's Queen Jelly here, and welcome back to the Toy Box. Today we're reviewing a big white and yellow bag from Walmart. As you can see, there's some labels right here. I'm just kidding. Today we are unboxing the goreganizer. This is another one of those ones that I have ordered from Walmart. As you can see, I did a pickup in the store. I opened just the one side so I could peek and make sure it was the right thing in there, but other than that, I have not looked at it. I've tried to avoid pictures of this doll. I just know that it has a big box that comes with it to hold stuff that I'm hoping will help hold all of their accessories, since it's growing every day. All of their accessories everywhere, all over my desk. And as much as I love it, like, I'd like a place to keep them so I don't lose them. A doll and some like accessories for you, which I don't know if they'll fit me or not since I am an adult. But I'm not going to wait anymore. I need to get to see this doll and this set. It is very, very heavy, by the way. This runs anywhere between $37 and like $42, depending on where you get it. That is why I got mine at Walmart, because that was the cheapest place to get her. Like I said, I think it was like $37 or something like that I paid. Which, I mean, it's, you know, a few dollars cheaper, but it's still the cheapest. It is upside down right now. This is the back of the box. Real quick, we're gonna... Oh, this box is huge. And there it is! Oh my god, she's so cute. I cannot wait to get her in my hands. If you guys don't know, the Draculaura is like my favorite from this generation. Like, I just absolutely love how she feels, and just, oh, I love her body type and her colors and just everything. I'm so excited. Okay. She looks good to me from here. I am one of like the least picky doll collectors that I know, though, because like literally my friend doesn't even collect dolls, and she bought one Draculaura. It's like, her eyes are wrong. And I'm just like, oh my god. But anyway, so we have this cute artwork of her, and this is different artwork than on her original box, because this artwork is featuring the dress that she's actually wearing right there, which is really cool. It has her signature font down here, Draculaura, and then it says goreganizer. My box is a little bit crushed. Yeah, it has a little bit of damage over here, which it could possibly be my fault. But I'm going to take it out anyway, so I'm not concerned about it. Monster High here on the side. The big box, which is the part that's making it really heavy, but it has all this detail on it that I can't wait to get into once we get it open. Stamper ink. One sticker sheet included. Create your own gorgeous look. And then a little picture of somebody wearing it, and the stuff that's inside. If there's a itemized list or something, we'll look at that in a bit, because I don't want to spoil everything that's inside, because I don't know yet. And then, like I said, I know there's stuff in here for you. Trying not to knock everybody over. There is stuff on the side of the box. It's pretty similar to Draculaura's stuff, but it also has some makeup items featured on the side. And then there's the back that we already saw. And then the side that has the content list in it. So like I said, we're going to get that open first. We can go back and look at that if I remember at the end. Yeah, this box is very crushed, so I'm glad I'm opening it. Again, could be my fault. There is the barcode. I'm sorry it's upside down, but it's very hard to move this box around in this small space. But there is that barcode. Like I said, I've seen it for sale at Entertainment Earth. I've seen it for sale at Amazon. I've seen it for sale at Walmart. And surprisingly, Walmart was the cheapest price, because especially like with the Rainbow Highs lately, they've been the ones that are the most expensive. So I was surprised by that. But that is where I got mine, was Walmart, because it was the cheapest. And I did drive all the way. So I drove all around to try and get this one. I ended up finding a place that I could order for pickup, because the Walmart that I ordered my Toralei at, because those were the last, like, the last three things that were currently available but kind of sold out, but not quite, were the Goreganizer, Toralei, and Deuce. Those are the last three things that have been like officially released, because there's other stuff that's been released that people have been finding. But those were the last three things I needed, and I was able to find them this week. Which, like I said, we're going to go over this more once we have everything open from inside. I just want to see it in person first. I lost my train. Oh, yeah. So I ordered my Toralei, and that store told me that there was no more Goreganizers. So I then went somewhere else. So I was actually, I went to work, and while I was at work, I used my work's location to search for the goreganizer, and I actually found it in stock somewhere near my work. Well, I went, and so I ordered it at that store near my work, but it was closer to work, but it was further from my house. So I drove like 20 minutes to go pick this up, and then I had to drive the 20 minutes back towards work because, you know, and then I had to drive 20 minutes past my house to go pick up Toralei. Well, when I went in the shop to go get my Toralei, or after I got my Toralei from the delivery, I then went inside just to, you know, look around, and they had a freaking goreganizer. Yeah, so there was a goreganizer at the store that I was told had no goreganizer. So, yeah. But the only reason I'm not, like, absolutely infuriated by that is because the store that I did get this from actually had the Rainbow High Bella that Walmart delayed my order on, but yet it was sitting on the shelf at a Walmart. So I will be opening that one. It's the costume ball Bella, which will probably be, once I get that one open, will probably be my last Rainbow High for a while until I start to find new ones, because I'm kind of taking a break from them right now since I'm spending so much money on Monster High, and yeah. Ah. Okay, she's out now. I have this sculpt. Sorry. We'll talk about that in a second. So, I have yet to find an actual doll at Goodwill, but I have found several Monster High accessories at Goodwill before. And one of those is something I'm about to talk about, since it's like practically the same sculpt. That's one of the things. Although I think it actually might be bigger. So I found a bag of Monster High McDonald's toys at a Goodwill once, and it had like 6 of this in there. But this is a, like, you spin this and you press this and it spins in there. It's supposed to give you like, it's like a fortune teller thing. Yeah, it is actually a little bit bigger, but it's the same sculpt as this here. But it's because it's the Skullette. But I thought it was like the same thing, but this is actually much bigger. Anyway, let us find out what comes inside. So we have this little comb. I don't know if you're supposed to actually use that on your hair, or if it's more of like one of those ones you like stick in like a Mulan comb. That's what I call them, the ones that are like decorative combs. Little back clips, which I actually, depending on how well these hold, I probably will actually wear these. And I like that they're clips and not a headband, because from the pictures I saw, I thought it was going to be a headband, but these are clips. So like I can fit them on my big adult head because they're clips. It just depends on how well they hold in my hair, because my hair can be really finicky. And then this, I believe, is a stamper. Oh, it's her mole. You can't see it. There we go. See if we can. So it's a little heart shape. Look, so you can have her mole on your cheek. How cute is that? Stop. Oh my god. When I cosplay as Draculaura, I draw the heart on because I do it pretty big. But like, this will be nice for when I do like my little bounds and not like my full cosplays. So that's awesome. I'm actually going to use that. And then, oh, it's a mirror. Guys, it's a mirror. It's an actual compact. And look at the little, I like the little heart blushings on its cheek. That's so cute. Again, actually use that. Wow, I did not expect to actually use all the accessories that came with it. What the heck? And then a sticker sheet, which has all these adorable things on it. Most of it's very Draculaura. I mean, all of it's very Draculaura, but then you also have some more like generic, like ice creams and base Skullettes. Oh my god, these are so cute. I just like, maybe I could put them like on the lockers for my mini dolls, which I still have more of those to open, and I'm probably going to be doing one of those later today as well. So yeah, that's those. Oh my gosh. And then we'll save her for last. Here is the goreganizer itself. This thing is so freaking cool. Let's see. I'll just grab our Draculaura here. She fits inside. I hope that there's space for her to actually fit inside and she can use it. Because remember, in G1, there was also a jewelry box set with Draculaura. It was her coffin bed. So I believe this is actually Kabuto style. I can't say the word. I said it earlier, like, to myself, but I can't say it right now. Caboodle style. There it is. Where it, like, opens up and there's, like, layers. But look at the front. So this is the same kind of stuff that's on the sticker sheet, but in, like, bigger print. And has this nice handle. Like, if these accessories all fit in here and I could fit dolls in here, this is going to be perfect for, like, going to do photo shoots and stuff. And look at this, which means on the inside it has, like, her coffin pattern. And then, so here's the skullet clip to open it. It opens down like I remember my mom's. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. So it's hinged. And then we have this jewelry tray where we can fit different compartments. And it just lifts up really nice. And then look at that. It looks like a coffin. So the inside is actually like her coffin. There we go. There's an angle you could kind of see it at because of all the lighting. But there's this texture on the inside and then this like bow pillow up at the top. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow, she even has, can Frankie fit in there? Because, like, she even has space in there. She's the shortest sculpt. So we're going to try Frankie, which is the tallest sculpt. And then we're going to get to the doll, which I know is why you're all here. Because that's the main reason I'm here. Guys, even Frankie fits. Whee! Oh my gosh. So much photo opportunity. I'm so excited. Okay, worth every penny for this. This right here. So let's get into the doll because I think she's gonna also be worth every penny we spent. So if you are looking at her as just the doll, no accessories, and because this is, you know, kind of separate, she is technically the most expensive doll that we've gotten so far, but she comes with all this stuff, so I at least can't look at her, you know, I cannot look at her isolated, but if you don't care about any of this stuff and you would, you know, just rather have without it, and you only are in it for the doll, just keep in mind that, you know, she is technically the most expensive as just the doll, because all the others are $25 for the dolls plus accessories. She is, and even the $50 set is 2 dolls. So she is, like I said, between $37 and $40, and it's 1 doll, but it does come with the whole organizer, which is freaking adorable. All right. Zoom. So here is our doll. She does appear to have the same body sculpt as the original Draculaura, which we will compare those together at the end. Oh my gosh. Just taking her in for a second. So, like I said, this is kind of why I thought it was a headband, because I'd seen that hers was a headband, which is awesome on her, except it has the same flaw that her original one has, where it has those holes in the side for it to be held on with the tabs, which I get, like, it's the easiest way to do it, and that way you don't have to worry about losing it. But if you did want to take it off, you'd then have holes in the side of the headband. But I don't plan on taking them off of either of my Draculauras, so it's okay, but I just wish it was a little bit more tactfully put on, because these are kind of tacky looking. Her hair this time is up in a ponytail, but as opposed to the split dye, it is that blend dye that we're a little bit more familiar with G1 Draculaura, where it's kind of just like mixed in. And she has bangs. This time they are straight cut across the front, which is really cute. She has dark browny black eyebrows. Let's see. this where we bring my light a little bit closer and you can see her details a little bit better. There we go. She has pinky purple eyes with this little bit of a blue at the top. It almost kind of makes her eyes look a little like, I don't want to say hooded, but a little like droopy, like a little like fashion-esque. And I do also think she has kind of a side glance, but I think original Draculaura also has a side glance. But again, we'll compare those two together at the end. She has pink eyeshadow over the top of her eyes and a little bit underneath as well. She has the heart catch lights in her eyes, and then underneath she has hearts on either side, where her birthmark on the original is just under this eye. It is on both eyes. And then I love the heart like freckles across her nose, very like influencer e-girl type makeup. Like this is like her like TikTok look. I love it. I also love that you can really see the sculpt of her ears really well because the hair is pulled back, which is why I considered doing pigtails on my play doll for my Draculaura, because I love these ear sculpts so much. So I'm happy to see that we have a doll already that's designed where you can see her ears. And then we have her choker, which has all the hearts on it. That's super cute. And then her outfit is a dress and a mesh top, which do appear to be two separate pieces. And I'm going to double confirm right now. They are indeed two separate pieces. So you get the mesh top and then you get the dress, so you can wear the mesh top on top or underneath the dress, possibly mix and match it with some other pieces. I'll be interested to see it like maybe with her original outfit, like underneath it instead of the pink underneath her original outfit. So that might be cute. The dress is kind of that like faux cotton that they like to use on a lot of the dolls, where it's kind of a little bit stiffer, but it's still fairly soft feeling. Like the material feels soft, but it is kind of firm and doesn't really have a lot of movement to it. This pattern is super cute. It matches her cheeks, where it's the hearts with the little wings on it, which are super cute. Except, those are actually, I think, hearts and then upside down hearts. But they look like hearts with wings. That's cute. But these are actually hearts with wings, and then a bunch of hearts, and then the teeth. I like the little slit. It's really cute. It's very fashionable. And again, she has the shorter and thicker body type, so her legs are a little bit thicker. And then we come down to her boots. I do wish there was a little bit of painted detail on them, but I do really love this sculpt because look at the treads. They are coffins. The treads are actually coffins. And then there's hearts right up here by her ankles, and then the lacing and buckling on the front. The reason I wish there was paint detail is because there is so much detail in the sculpts and you can hardly see it. That's the only reason why, like, because I think the shoes are freaking awesome this time. I just wish that we had a little bit more paint on some of the shoes. All of the core dolls had really good paint on their shoes, but like these ones and the Coffin Break 2-pack like did not have any detailing on it, so you can't see how awesome the sculpts are. It's really a shame. And then the bottom of her shoes are pretty basic, surprisingly. All the other dolls got like really cool shoe bottoms, but these are like, they don't look like they even tried. Interesting. That's strange. Huh. I wonder what that's up about. But not complaining. It's just weird because like I was so blown away with the bottoms of their shoes, but I guess Draculaura in her other one doesn't have anything on the bottom either, and neither does Laguna, so that's not that surprising. It's just that some of the dolls had really good bottoms. That's like really where they shined. But yeah, she's freaking adorable. I love her. So this is going to be my display Draculaura. She's going to go up by the Coffin Bean 2-pack. So that is the end of our review portion of just this Draculaura. From the goreganizer set, which I totally 100% recommend. Like I said, I think that box is great for photos. I think it's great for storing the dolls. I'm definitely going to be using it to take them out for a photo shoot at some point. Not that I don't carry them around just in my backpack all the time anyway. But like that way I can take my like display dolls like this one and the Coffin Bean ones without having to worry about them as much as like when I put them in my backpack. So if you're going to be using the goreganizer, I think it's 100% worth it. And you know what, even if not, if you're as obsessed with Draculaura as I am, it's also worth it. But if you're okay without Draculaura and you don't really care about the goreganizer, then I don't think this doll is worth that by itself. But I have zero qualms with this doll. All right, that is the end of this portion of the review. If you guys don't want to have, if you don't have or don't want to see review of the original doll, this is now where we're going to go into a little bit of comparison between the two. So if you're not going to continue watching, thank you so much for watching this far. I really hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed showing you about my new Monster High doll. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And for those of you who are staying, let's get into it. All right, so we have her face sculpt, which is pretty, I believe is pretty much the same, which is good. That's the one thing that I really hope that they don't change dramatically is like their body types, because if they like mid-generation change their body types, I'm gonna be really mad, especially with Frankie and Draculaura, because they're the most extreme. But yeah, other than that, their face sculpts are pretty much the same. Their glance is the same, but their eyes are different. So on the new one, we have a little bit of that blue at the top, where this one has a little bit purple at the top. Obviously, their hairs are totally different. And yes, this hair I know is totally messed up, but like I said, this is the one that I take with me literally everywhere. The goreganizer does not have even pierced ears. They are solid, so you can't even like give her the other one's earrings, but that's fine. They have this basically the same lip color. Their outfits obviously are totally different. Like I said, I think I would like to see these pieces mix and match together. They would work really well. They're both the same basic colors, basic like style. Just maybe like switch this pink and black pieces between the two. I do really like the choker on this one. And they do appear to have the same body type from what I can tell. Actually, the next thing I'm probably going to be recording is the body type comparison video, but that's going to be more comparing like the different dolls to each other as opposed to two of the same doll. But the original has a little bit more of a platform shoe, making her look a little bit taller because her shoes themselves are a little bit thicker. But if you line them up like top of the head to top of the head, they're going to be the same height. So they are the same body sculpt. This one just has thicker shoes, making her look taller. They have the same hand sculpt. So yeah, the biggest difference for these two is the hair. And then there's a little bit of different screening on her makeup and even on her eyes. So it's not as, I don't know, it somewhat is more dramatic than the Frankie one because it's like completely like changes this part of her face because it has all this like freckles and stuff. But the Frankie has the difference in eye movement, so it's just, you know, it's different, but I just appreciate that at least it's different screenings in different dolls and not just like the same doll and just different clothing in all the different sets. So it's worth, if you like Draculaura as much as I do, it's worth getting the different sets. I really hope to find that 6-pack eventually and be able to compare the 3 of them. But if not, I'll continue comparing as the new dolls come out. I told myself that I was only going to get like 1 doll from each line. That's a lie. But I'm also cutting back instead on just other dolls in general so I can focus on these. We'll see how that goes. Also, with the holidays coming up, I should be able to get some more hours at work and be able to get some more overtime to get some more dolls. So that's exciting. Yeah, I don't think I really have much more to say about these two. Just super quick, I want to go over the back of the box. I realized I never did that, and I said I would if I remembered, which I do. It's going to be collapsing the box down a little bit so I can get it in there. I'm just going to go freehand for a second. The comb fits inside the mirror. That's pretty cool. It says stickers, and then it has a picture of the sticker sheet on there. Stamper pen, and it shows it putting her on her hand, just like how I put it on, except I put it on the inside, but still. picture of her with, okay, so she's wearing the stickers on her face and the stamps, and then has the little hair clips in. It says hair clips, which again, I'm so excited that they're clips and not on a headband, because then that way I can actually like wear them, even though I don't have a little kid head. And this coffin is just so cool. So yeah, create your own gorgeous looks. I want to see that in person that actually works. So there's the compact. There's the comb. So the comb has this little bat wings and this like heart filigree at the top on that one side. I think I pulled this side out, so I didn't see that before, but on this side it has detailing. And then there is our compact, and boop, look at that, it fits right in, and then just pop. That's so cool. So instead of having makeup in there, it has a little brush. But yeah, I will definitely be adding this to my bound look, and I will definitely be adding these to my Monster High bound looks, my monster bounds, because I do wear Monster High outfits obsessively a lot. Literally last night I was going out and I went somewhere where you have to do a bag check, and my bag literally was just a phone charger, phone, keys, wallet, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Monster High dolls. And I was dressed all in Monster High, like, stuff from Spirit Halloween. And the security guard was just like, do you also have Monster High dolls in your bag? And I was like, yes. And she was like, I want you to look at this, and turns the screen and you can just see all of their heads. And she's like, I just want to make sure it wasn't a bunch of baby doll heads. And I was like, no, it's Monster High dolls. An obsessive amount of Monster High dolls. But it's fine, you know, I love them, and that's what matters. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I really enjoy this doll. I love the goreganizer. Honestly, like, I'm actually surprised that the goreganizer is more the standout piece to me. I think just because, like, I hadn't looked at it yet at all, where it's seen a couple of times, like, just, like, scrolling through YouTube, even though I didn't watch the videos, you know, you see her face, like, over and over again as you're trying to find videos about dolls I have seen, or I do own. And there's also something I've noticed about, like, expectations when you have, like, a doll that you really want. Like, sometimes doesn't end up being your favorite, where the doll, like, you weren't expecting to get at all ends up being your favorite because of, you know, your expectations on it. And I'm not complaining about this doll. I'm not saying she's not my favorite, but I just, like, she's not as mind-boggling as I was hoping she would be, but I think it's more because, like, I've seen her face, so I kind of had an idea what was going on, and, like, I expected her to be amazing. So she's not blowing my mind because she's exactly what I expected. So in the best of way, the standout piece for me is the goreganizer, because I did not expect it to be hit that hard and be that good. So thank you also so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can find us next time. Leave a comment down below. I do my best to try and respond to all of my comments. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.